Like, I find this astounding, truly astonishing. Over 80% of the viewers who watch my videos aren't even subscribed to the channel. Now, what kind of blasphemy, what kind of deceit that is to watch somebody that you are not even subscribed to. It is a very simple 2-second job. When you see one of my videos, if you are not subscribed, then what you should do in order to be notified in the future about, I don't know, other videos like the one that you saw that you liked, is to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And do you know what that does? It notifies you when I've uploaded a video. Check your emails or something like that. Check your phone for a notification for a FlareBlitzed video coming to your notifications. You could just click subscribe right now. Like the video you're watching right now, you can click subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, then make sure to do so. Like it's not a hard thing to do. Click subscribe. It's right down there. You will subscribe at the end of the day. I guarantee it. Even if it takes about 50 years. Like, I probably still won't even be doing YouTube by then. But still, this video, it will be on YouTube until the end of time. Until the entire world goes into smithereens. Until the end of existence itself for all of us. This video will still belong on the dark web itself. I'm just kidding. On the light web. On the web that we all know. It could even be in a dark web for all we know. We don't know what the internet is up to. We don't know where it goes once we've uploaded a video. When we upload a video, it goes to a random place across the web on YouTube where it is probably stored somehow. Do you know how many videos are uploaded a second? Like, so many. Like, you probably think, well, 50,000 a day is not that much. No, probably every second. Every second. That is probably the amount of videos that are uploaded onto YouTube. Every second. And YouTube had to find a way to store those videos. And they all vary in length. From 1 minute to God knows how long, 10 hours or so. Because people love to make remixes of songs that are worth their time. But if you enjoy what you're seeing throughout the channel, then please subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed already? Why have you not clicked that subscribe button? Or the like button for that matter. They're both very important. And also comment as well about what you think of the videos I've made. You haven't clicked subscribe yet, haven't you? Viola, Ellen, Ebe, Gary, Mary, Aya, Matazuki, whatever you are, whoever you are, it doesn't matter which gender you are. Click that subscribe button, please. Honestly, over 80% of the viewers I have on this channel aren't even subscribed. Now, does that picture you as confused? Does that give you the emotions that it's confusing as to why there's so many people watching me but not subscribed? Like, what kind of blasphemy is that? To watch a video that you liked, possibly, and not click subscribe. Like, what is that kind of mentality to not subscribe? Like, this is the best channel there is out there. If there is one channel out there that you should subscribe to, it's definitely this one. You should do it. Like, it's right under here somewheres. That subscribe button, or to the side, other side, or up there. I don't know what you're watching it on. Are you watching it from a TV? Are you on your smartphone? Or are you on your laptop or your computer? Because they're all laid out slightly differently. You should go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't done so already. Anyways, hope your day is going well where you are. I am making this video because throughout Friday to Sunday, I will not be around to be making videos. I will be looking after my dog, my chickens, and my grandmother while my parents are away. And I need something quite quick to fill one of the days. You should totally subscribe. This is not the kind of video that you see on my channel normally, but you can see my analytics and seeing the number of people that have watched my videos that aren't subscribed in comparison to those that are subscribed. It is really shocking. Like, 80% of people don't subscribe to you if they watch a video. I think we can decrease that gap so that it's more on the subscribe than the unsubscribed viewers. You still haven't clicked subscribe yet, haven't you? Like, I am baffled that you've been watching this for about 5 minutes now and you haven't clicked subscribe. Just, what is that? What kind of heresy is that to not click subscribe? It's such a simple thing to do, and it only takes a few seconds to do. Like, it is one of the simplest things to do, to click subscribe, and then from here on out, you'll be able to see what's on your channel feed, on your subscription feed. I apologise for that one. Anyways, hope you're all having a lovely day where you are. I'm still waiting for you to hit that subscribe button, wherever you are, whichever part of the world you're in. You could be in Russia, you could be in America, you could be in South Africa, you could be in India, you could be in Australia, New Zealand, Libya, France, Mozambique, Republic of Congo, South Korea or North Korea, China. You haven't clicked subscribe, haven't you? What am I to do with you? Honestly, you watching right now, what am I going to do with you? Why have you clicked subscribe? And no, this is not an inspired video made by somebody else who wants you to like their video because they've deemed you as a challenge to do so. They deemed you a challenge to click like on it one day. I'm still waiting for you to click that subscribe button, honestly. It's great at me now that you haven't clicked subscribe. Like, honestly. How could you not do that? How could you not do that? Why? Look at this. Look at my puppy eyes. I need all the subscriptions in the world to keep me running. It shows that you guys support me. It shows that you are willing to see my content on your subscription feed. So what are we going to do next then, guys? What's our next adventure in life in 2021? This blasphemous virus that have cursed the world and stuff like that put us in different situations which we're not normally used to. But it's been over a year to adapt, to adopt. But still, things are just as chaotic as they were in the start. And do you know what would help? If you click that subscribe button, it's one subscribe button away from getting back to a normal life. I know it doesn't contribute anything to the cure, but it's good. It's good in its own way. Let's say if you do anything, it is a step closer to returning to a normal life. And what you should do right now is click that subscribe button. It will allow you to see awesome content in the future, like outstanding commentary, flawless commentary, no spelling and grammar errors whatsoever. The grammar part is a part lie, I know. You still haven't clicked subscribe yet, haven't you? Like, what am I to do? Am I just meant to just sit here and talk for another 20 minutes or so to explain how the day is going on? Actually, let's talk about how you're doing right now. What's going on in your world? What time of the day is it? Have you done your hourly exercise that you should do every day? Because we should all do an hour's worth of exercise each day so that we can maintain our health and stuff like that. Also, focus on what you're eating on a day-to-day basis. Like, that's very important. What's your current diet at the moment? Is it a high carbs diet, high protein diet, high salt diet? But that's only good for players who like to deliver salt on other players in multiplayer games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Delivering the salt and thinking that you're some sort of hardcore nutcase that is immortal to verbal communications from other players when they try and roast you for being an arsehole. You still haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, haven't you? Button yet, haven't you? So along those lines. Anyways, how is your days going, guys? What are you up to in your world? What are you doing right now aside watching me with my beautiful face and my lovely hairstyle? Well, more beautiful face and lovely hairstyle. I need to get this hair cut soon. On the bright side, in the UK, barbers and pubs in gardens are opened up back up again. Not so lucky in other parts of the world, like India. That is just a catastrophe at the moment, and Brazil as well. They've been in a catastrophe state for a longer period of time, and their president won't do anything about it. Just why? This is not the topic that we usually talk about during these videos. They're supposed to be lively, positive, relaxing, enchanting. Putting up with my annoyance with certain games, I'm not going to lie. For me, most annoying game I've ever played on this channel was probably Elevator Ritual. That's definitely a close contender. But then several annoying games. Games that I liked at the start, but just slowly descended into badness. Like if you're looking for a game just to watch right now after clicking off this video, when you subscribe, that is, you should definitely hit subscribe, by the way, if you haven't done so already. Is Elevator Ritual. You can watch me in frustration, and just the latter part of that let's play, I just lost the will to live. I lost the will to live, but somehow I'm still here. I bet you've already clicked that subscribe button by now. And if you have subscribed, don't click on it again. Nah, I'm forbidding you to click on it. Please don't unsubscribe. But if you do unsubscribe, then you must have a pretty good reason why you're unsubscribing. But if you do that, make sure to hit it again so you're subscribed. Sometimes YouTube is like that though. Even though you're subscribed, you don't get the videos in your subscription feed. So if you don't get my videos in your subscription feed, then please do go away and, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. It allows me to know that you have enjoyed the videos enough so that you will be able to see more videos like this in the future. Here's a random fact. I hate coconuts. The taste of them. They're good for lobbing at people who are people that have caused you to be angry. But don't do that, obviously. Violence isn't the way forward. Violence is the last resort. But I hate coconuts for the taste of it. It is just eek. I took a bite in a Bounty's bar once. I have never spat out something so fast in my life. Obviously it was in a bin. Like, I wouldn't just spit on the floor. That's just disgusting. Like what people do with, what do they have in the south of America? Like those rednecks who spit in buckets and stuff like that. It's disgusting, nonetheless. A lot of things in America are disgusting. But then again, a lot of things in other countries are disgusting. And you could probably list at least one thing in every country that is good, and one thing that is disgusting. And that's what makes every country in the world unique in their own ways. They all have lovely things and bad things to them. In the UK, one of the bad things is that we're a good nation that moans a lot. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter what season it is, we moan a lot. If it's too cold, we moan. If it's too hot, we moan. If it's too sunny, we moan. If it's too wet, we moan. There's just so much to moan about. Have you clicked that subscribe button yet? I'm sure you have. If you haven't, then I don't know what these past 14 and 15 minutes have done to you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to click that subscribe button down there. It's so easy. All you gotta do is move that cursor over. Move it over to wherever it is it needs to go. That red button that says subscribe. You gotta click on it. It's not that hard to do. You managed to get onto this video. That was the hardest part. Clicking on this video was the hardest part. You gotta do the rest of the journey. You're about 99% of the way. All you gotta do is click that subscribe button. That's all you have to do to brighten our day. And yes, this is content. Any kind of content is content at the end of the day. And if you're still here, then that must mean I've done something right. If you've clicked away from this video, then I don't know. And how many times have you watched this video by now? Just to go through the day. To be able to get through whatever boredom you may be going through already. But also, there are other things you could watch on my channel that are far more fulfilling than this. Honestly. I'm still waiting for you to click that subscribe button. Honestly. 80% of the viewers of my channel are not subscribed. Why would 80% of people who come here to watch a video don't subscribe? Like, yes, there are people who not particularly enjoy the video. And then there are those who click dislike because, well, they've got nothing else better in their day to do other than click subscribe because they find some sort of satisfaction out of annoying other people. Especially the person who created that video. And then you just click that dislike for no reason. Because you feel like that makes you feel like you fulfilled something during the day. I'm watching you. Have you not clicked that subscribe button yet? And if not, what on earth are you doing with your life? Just watching this video. Watching a man slowly crumble to his demise while you are still not subscribed to the channel. Why is that the case? How comes you do that to a man like me? What have I done to deserve such a cruel fate of being somebody that is not within your YouTube subscription feed? What honestly have I done wrong? Have I not done enough? Have I not covered every single outcome within a game? Did I not inspect every single tile in that one particular game that you love so much, but expect me to go back and replay because you said that in your mind, but you didn't project that in the comment sections below so that I would know what you're thinking? You should definitely subscribe. Like, it's the easiest thing to do in the world. And yes, this has been going on for about 18 minutes, but I don't care. We can sit here as long as we want. Honestly, we can sit here for as long as we want, and things will just be as they are. You can either A, continue to be unsubscribed, or B, if you want to be notified in the future, you click that subscribe button. And you also press the notification bell as well, in order to be notified of grand, wonderful content. If I don't see that viewer... So, if I don't see the viewer count going from the unsubscribed to the subscribed, if we don't narrow the gap between the two, you're going to make a man cry. And no, I didn't fake cry earlier. That was a genuine cry. I wish my parents weren't so noisy downstairs. Like, do you really need to shout at the phone in order to talk to people? Is that what the world has come to? Yelling? Because we can't hear ourselves? You should click that subscribe button, honestly. It will definitely help you out. It will help me out. But most of all, it will help for both of us out. Both you as a viewer, and me as a content creator, and a person. We're all people at the end of the day. And what people don't realize is that content creators and people are both people. We're all humans at the end of the day. I think we are anyways. Thank you for being here for this long. I'm not sure what you're awaiting. You're expecting like some sort of jump scare? Possibly? A little jump scare? A little something on screen? A full screen jump scare? What about an audible jump scare? It could be any second now that a jump scare will come in. Perhaps it will never come in whatsoever, I'm just fooling with you. Well, if you don't click subscribe right now, there will be a jump scare. And yes, I have the powers to put that in. Whenever you don't subscribe within the next second, it will jump scare you. And for everyone out there, the jump scare will appear at a different time, depending on when you don't subscribe. And that is even off the video itself. Do you want a chance there? Do you want a chance getting a jump scare, like let's say when you're working on your PhD or something, your thesis, or something work related? You go onto that extranet to access your workplace from home, but then you are bopped by a jump scare? And you have to explain to your boss on why your work was corrupted, not saved, something like that? You really want to risk that? Look, there's only one solution in which that will never happen. If you click the subscribe button down below, you can definitely solve that problem. What's your favourite game of all time? Mine is viewers clicking the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. But that is a trick question, because that is not a game. That is real life. This, what we're doing right now, is a relaxing time. It should always be a relaxing time, but at the same time filled with occasional giggles and laughter. Perhaps you're giggling inside as to why I'm doing this. Yes, you, the viewer. 4-4 breaking is a lovely concept. It is something which a lot of games do not have. Only probably about 2 or 3 games I've played on the entire channel have some 4-4 breaking involved. But I'm not going to list them in case you haven't played them for yourselves. And one of them even broke the fact that it might be a content creator playing the game. And therefore it's like, are you one of those people that shares your experience of this game on YouTube or something like that? Thank you, Charlotte. And that's a clue for the game itself. But not which one. You have to find that out for yourselves by watching one of my videos of my channel of Hello Charlotte. Damn it, I just said the game. But anyway, it's only one of many games. It's also not exactly a spoiler, and it doesn't even uncover any of the story or dialogue in that game. Much like other things, like a still frame, unless it has something extremely explicit in it, does not cover the entire game itself in which people think it does. Like if you have a CG as something in your thumbnail, then people think that the entire story is spoiled. Like 90% of the case, that's not true. But in the 10% that it would show like a specific event, a specific situation, that would definitely be the case. Then I can understand, hey you shouldn't do that. Change that CG right now, or I'll report you to the authorities for spoiling the scenario for others. Not sponsored by Holland and Barrett, but these are very essential to keeping your joints and stuff intact, but also they're just good for you all round. Not sponsored by Holland and Barrett, by the way, but having vitamin D supplements every day, cod liver oil, very good for you. Take 1 soft gel capsule daily, preferably with a meal. Do not exceed stated dose. And what is the stated dose? 1 soft gel capsule daily. I can take 2 perfectly fine. This is for like the average heighted person, and I'm 6'7". So sometimes rather than 2 I take 3, rather than 3 I take 4, depending on the maximum requirement is. But there are some which I just only take 1 of because they're extremely powerful if it comes to that state. You should treat supplements as DLC, like DLC in games, because they're not the entirety of a game, but they're just an add-on. So with supplements, you should treat it as an add-on rather than the entire thing. So that's why when you see people just taking supplements and thinking that that's their meal for the day, it just absolutely is not. You should take it with a meal. Preferably, I think breakfast is the best time. And breakfast is the most important meal of your day. If it's morning, have you had your breakfast? If you haven't, then what are you doing? You should totally have your breakfast. Breakfast allows you to live for the full entirety of the day. It is that one meal that gets you from slumber to awakened. If you've had your breakfast, well done. If you haven't, then why haven't you? Of course, as well, you might be going to the doctors or something like that to have something done, and then in that case you can't have breakfast. Then I would say that I would understand that scenario of having to need an empty stomach on that account. It's been nearly half an hour. Why have you not clicked subscribe yet? Why have you not clicked it? It's so easy to do. And it only takes 2 seconds to do. Like, literally. All you have to do is, with your mouse, go over with the mouse cursor, click on the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Like, you're already here. You've done the hardest bit. You just gotta finish the journey. You've done all the side quests. You've done every other main objective part. And that is to make a YouTube account. Legitimately. That is not a bot. Go to one of my videos or go to my channel itself and click the subscribe button. I'm still waiting. I can wait here all day. I can wait here until the end of time and let this video keep running forever and ever. Actually, it will reach a limit because I'll run out of space on my computer to store this video in. If this is your first time watching, then thank you so much for making it to the video. If this is your 100,000th time watching this, then what are you doing with your life? Like, there are so many other things you could be doing besides watching this video over and over again. You could have this in the background, I don't know, for relaxing purposes. If this first time has not convinced you to subscribe, then what I would do if I were you is right click on the video itself, press the loop button, and then from there you can watch this video again to your heart's content. And that's the beauty of technology nowadays. We can embrace the wonders it brings to us while removing all the negatives that we don't want from it. But that's a hard thing to do, especially with sites like Twitter and Tumblr and YouTube and Facebook and pretty much any site really. Any site has the power to do good things and bad things. And do you know how to solve that? And there's to click the subscribe button. Now. Like right now. Right this instant. Any moment now. Whenever you're ready. One day. Right now. Tomorrow. 3 years. 69 years. Nice. Well, I probably won't be around then. 69 plus 27. 86. No, 96. I don't expect myself to live that long. Also don't expect my channel to be around for that long. I expect 96-year-old FlareBlitzed doing a tutorial on Eve 2, because that's probably how long it would take for a recreation of that game. I'm disappointed in you for not clicking subscribe. I'm disappointed in each and every one of you who have made it to this stage of the video and not clicked subscribe. What have I done to deserve not being subscribed? What have I done to not be subscribed? Thank you for watching, however many times you've watched this. Is this going to end? Possibly. Has that jump scare appeared? It could have done. Probably not. It might have already done so. Maybe the next game you play will have a jump scare in it. Perhaps I cursed that game. Go ahead and click subscribe already.